Go.
Hey, what's going on, Purely Boston? What's up, Bostonians? Jonathan from Purely Boston here, and I am live at Pauli's in the North End with no other than Pauli. And first off, I have to say thank you and a shout out to our sponsor, Grabble. It's a mobile app that gives you big cravings, big savings for Bostonians. I'm going to throw the link in the comments below, and the first 50 people that download the app today get hooked up with $4 into their account. So you can save $4 off your first order. It's a cool app, and hey, thanks guys for having me. Thanks, Pauli.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks Felix for having me. And so, what's going on?
So we're here today to talk about Pauli.
Yeah,
Tell me what you
let's
want to
go.
do.
Let's go. So tell me a little bit about Pauli's, how you guys got started.
So, I grew up in this neighborhood. As a little kid, I grew up in the food business. Worked in restaurants, supermarkets, delis. I left briefly to get into food marketing and sales, and then I came back about 10 years ago, and I wanted to do something in the very neighborhood that I grew up in, working with my grandfather and my uncle and my mom and my father, and to come up with something that was a neighborhood place, that was a fun place where everybody could get together and come in, and everybody knew your name,
Yeah.
and that type of place. And so I think we've created this great place where people can come in, and we have a reputation for oversized, fun, big sandwiches, like some of the food that you see here,
Yeah.
and some of the food that we're going to talk about.
Absolutely.
But I think big is nothing unless it's good, and so that's that's always been our tagline, that we do things that are wicked fresh, crazy good. So it has to be good, has to be consistent, good quality, and I think that those are things we're shooting for.
Wicked fresh. You guys hear that? Wicked fresh, wicked good. So I wanted to ask you, I've seen so many, since I've been here,
Yeah.
I've seen so many freaking customers coming in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, how much WD-40 do you got to put on that hinge, that door hinge?
We have a guy that just does that
I mean,
twice a week.
honest to God, guys.
A little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
A little olive
Okay,
oil
yeah.
in there. That's funny. So that's awesome. I mean, you guys are... this is kind of a grab and go place. You guys do catering, but it's kind of a order. Or come in, order. Do a lot of people pick it up. I'm sure you guys get slammed for the lunch crowd, but you guys do have tables in here. People just want to pick it up, pay, and then just
it's pretty
real
fast.
quick.
That turnaround here is like very fast.
Yeah.
So you come in, it takes a minute to order. Your food comes out within 5-6 minutes tops, and it's fast.
So we do pick up.
Yep.
Like you said, we do catering. We also do delivery. We
Okay.
do a lot of delivery, and then we do sit down. I said, but one of the things I think that I like about our place is that as busy as we are, we have enough time to sit down and chat with the customers, and we ramble all day.
Yeah.
And Felix is one of our top ramblers.
Yeah,
So we're talking
I
about-
saw some literally some of your great chefs and people in the kitchen after they were making the sandwich. They were coming out and giving little kisses on the cheek and hugs and stuff to customers, and that's cool.
So I think I mentioned this before. I said my guys are very experienced. They're sandwichizers. They basically can make anything into a sandwich.
Yeah.
So you might have a sandwich that you want to take something and put that we have up on the board, and you might want to change it a little bit.
Kind of like a hybrid.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll take a sandwich. We'll make it into a salad. We'll take a salad. We'll make it into a sandwich.
Cool.
Whatever you want, we can do that. Right,
Awesome.
Phil?
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Phil's one of the guys who comes up. I'm sorry. He comes up with some great ideas for like some of the fantastic things that we've had.
That's right. So
Okay.
Felix is a lot of the crazy concoctions and menu options that you see on their menu comes from the mastermind right here, Felix. So definitely shout him out when you guys come and grab some food here. All right, so all this food in front of me is making me truly hungry. I mean, I'm ready to dive in and into something.
Let's
so
do it.
what do you guys want to start with? You want to start with the lobster roll, or this sandwich, or?
Well, why don't we talk about? You want to talk about what goes into some of these sandwiches?
Yeah, so let's start with this guy right here.
This is called the Fat Felix. We do this two different
I'm gonna
ways.
show it up to the camera.
This
too.
is Felix's concoction. Felix, why don't you tell them what goes
So
in the sandwich?
this is a fat Felix,
Felix, what do you
named
tell 'em?
after
So
Felix.
so the Fat Felix, you can get it two ways. It comes with traditionally it comes with shaved steak It's a steak bomb. It comes with peppers, onions, and mushrooms, American cheese. It's also topped with French fries and cheese sauce, and then you gotta have the bacon. Always have to have the bacon when you close out a sandwich. The steak tips are also another option for sandwich, which I highly recommend those as well. They're marinated for 24 hours. It's just a fantastic sandwich.
Nice. That looks good. I'm gonna take a bite.
You got it, buddy?
Absolutely. Let's go for it.
I'll get the napkins ready for you, sir.
So Fat Felix. Wow, that's good. You know, you might need a wheelbarrow for me to wheel me out of this place. That's good.
I just
The
wanna say-
bacon on top
The
of the cheese. That cheese is like
Cheese, right?
ooey and gooey.
Yep.
It's great. All right. So what else is
We
that?
make this another way too. I don't think Phil was telling me. We make this with steak tips and barbecue sauce. You have a homemade barbecue sauce with a number of ingredients that go into it, and it's absolutely fantastic as well because you get the cheese, the bacon, the barbecue sauce
yeah.
coming down your arm, and it's like, I mean,
All right.
it's better than that, right?
It's nothing.
Okay.
Nothing else is better. So let's talk about what's this sandwich in front right here. It's a chicken sandwich, right?
That's
Which one's this one, Scott?
this is a very popular sandwich. This is
I'm gonna hold it up to the camera.
this is a politician.
The
It's
politician.
actually the Pauli Titian. So it's made by Pauli, but it's a non-political sandwich. It's a chicken.
Just food, no politics.
It's a chicken cutlet done Italian style. So
Oh, okay.
chicken cutlets, crispy chicken cutlets, prosciutto, fresh
Mozzarella,
mozzarella.
yeah.
You get the basil, get oil, vinegar, tomato, little salt, and pepper. I mean, it's
wow.
just a fantastic sandwich, and it's one of our top sellers.
Looks delicious. And then what else we got? Let's talk about.
So these are these are jingle fries. So we do a fries of the month here at
That's right.
Pauli's
That's right.
every month. These ones here, these are fries and onion rings mix. It's topped with cheese sauce. It's also topped with the famous barbecue sauce that Paul has that he uses on his steak tips for the Fat Felix as well. It's actually the same barbecue sauce. And then again, you need the bacon. The bacon makes everything. So this is the fries of the month for December at Pauli's. And then every month it changes. There's always something good coming out.
So
every month.
who kind of thought of to offer because I think that's kind of cool
Right.
because they're always like loaded. I've seen some of the photos on Instagram
Right.
and stuff, all the loaded fries. Who thought of that?
So two of our other sandwichizers, our manager Nikki, who loves to come up with these ideas, and Sabella, our other our marketing assistant, they just come up with these fantastic ideas, and we like incorporate them. And the best part about this is we have to taste them. If we don't like it, it doesn't go on the table. So these are really good.
Cool, awesome. And what else we got?
We got our famous
roll.
lobster roll.
So we got the lobster roll. So this is something that you guys are very, very, very well known for.
Absolutely.
And why do you think that is? Why are you guys so well known and popular for your lobster?
Why do you
roll?
think, Phil?
I think the reason our lobster roll is so popular is everyone always talks about like the quantity, how big something is. You know, sometimes people give you something that's delicious, but it's this big, or they give you something that's this big, and it's like it's mediocre. This is big, it's full, it's just top quality knuckle and claw meat. It's just a fantastic lobster roll.
And you guys have what the big guy, right? What's the big
The
lobster
big
roll?
guy?
Yeah.
Well, the big guy is Lobzilla, but the
The
big guy,
Lobzilla.
that's 6 feet
Lobzilla.
long, and we use that for
Yeah,
catering.
yeah.
But the Lobstitution is our big guy that we sell
Okay.
on a regular basis here at Pauli's. Lobzilla, you have to pre-order. But the Lobstitution is about 4 lobster rolls in one. We also have a lobster sub for those who are not as hungry. And then we have our lobster roll, which our regular customers get all the time. You can have this hot or cold, so we'll toss this in hot butter right in front of you. It's delicious. I think what Felix said, he mentioned that we use claw and knuckle. We use claw and knuckle because it's the most tender part of the lobster. And we get big chunks. We don't use celery. We use a light mayo. We use lobster stock. So the water from the
Give a little bit
broth
more
and
flavor,
stock.
yeah.
And then we use fresh lemon juice. And that, I think that and the bread, the simplicity makes it so good because it's not watered down by salad or bread. It's just lobster just jumping
right
out
to the
at you.
point.
Exactly.
Right to the point.
Why don't you take a
I'm
bite?
gonna
I'm telling
take a bite.
you, you're
Oh,
gonna
of
love
course.
it.
Yeah, okay. Just gonna get whatever we're gonna remake it. You really much over that. You weren't sure, like everyone said, we haven't seen Sandra yet. So yeah, I know.
Well, lobster.
It's big chunks of lobster, right? It's
I
deceiving
have a
because
full claw in my mouth
it's-
right now.
it's filled all the way through.
No. Little hint of lemon.
Yep.
I like that. And I'm personally not a fan, like you were saying, with like, you know, the celery and other stuff in here. Lightly tossed, cold. Sabella asked me right when I walked in how I like, you know, did I, you know, a warm guy with butter, and I
Yeah.
said no, it's cold. You know.
And the bread, the buttered roll, crispy on the outside, kind of enhances the taste, doesn't it?
And it's delicious. And a lot of people order these for catering too. Like you do like the little,
Oh, yeah.
the little
So we'll do-
small guys for catering.
So we'll do like lobster sliders. We'll do lobster rolls too for catering.
Yep.
But lobster sliders is a big thing because basically they're about half the size of those, and people love those for whether at home or office catering. Just a fun thing to have.
Yeah.
And we always do that with some like fresh clam chowder.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Anything, you know, anything coming up for you know, for the holidays? Any big catering?
We're doing a lot of catering. Pauli's is known for our sandwiches,
Yeah.
but we're also known for our Italian catering. It goes back to our roots, right, bud?
That's right.
We're Italianos through and through, and we've been doing it for a long time. And also, we have a sandwich that we've been working on. I don't know if we talked about it. It's that burger that they're working that out
Okay.
right now. It's just a
It's in the test lab.
giant Italian burger, but
Okay.
it's phenomenal. You want to talk about? Because it's like another one of your ideas that you concocted with Nikki.
They've never released this information
Yeah,
ever
this
before.
is
Coming up.
private. So
All right.
this monster burger, it has it's I can't remember this one. So it has it's for it's labeled for the Patriots. It's called the Boogeyman Burger. So it hasn't. It's in the works right now still. So there's 11 ingredients in this burger. It's going to be a hard one to finish. We're trying to work it out. It's like we said, everything we do here, we taste it. We have to make sure it's right. We're not just going to send something out just because, like I said, it's always going to be quality over quantity. Just because it's huge doesn't mean you're going to want it.
Will the base of the burger be ground beef?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be a
The
ground
base
beef
of the burger is definitely going to be.
So I think they have the ingredients. I
They're
think the
just
last thing
working
we're
up,
working on
okay.
is the sauce. What is the white sauce that goes with the burger, right?
Yeah.
You want to talk about some of the ingredients? Or you want to just keep that?
Yeah, I
back?
want to keep it private.
It's
Still in the
we-
works,
until it
guys.
works.
If
Okay.
you guys want to be one of the first Bostonians to sink your teeth into the, was it Boogeyman?
Boogeyman.
Come back in what? Good what? A week?
Right after, like I think right after what? After the first
I'd
year?
say I'd say after.
Come
the
back
first-
in a couple weeks.
Come back.
Tell them Jonathan from Purely Boston sent you, and you guys get to taste the Boogeyman.
We'll have it ready for the.
Sounds great.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, once again, shout out to our sponsors, Grab Bowl, Pauli, and the whole Pauli's team. Thank you so much for having me, and happy holidays. Make sure you guys come on down to Pauli's and tell them Jonathan from Purely Boston sent you. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye, guys.